Hey, everybody, this is Hope Brown, the Tax Minded Bookkeeper. So, I want to talk about a common mistake that I am seeing sole proprietors and single member LLC business owners do when it comes to paying themselves. Okay. So, as one of those two entity types, or what the IRS considers a sole proprietor or single member LLC, I'm seeing business owners come through the door and we're about to prepare their taxes. And I'm seeing this line item called wages on their profit and loss statement. Now, the problem with there's a couple of problems with this, but let me break it down. The number one rule that I want you to take away from this video today is as a sole proprietor or single member LLC, you're not supposed to be on normal W-2 payroll. Okay. That is such a big no no, but I think it is misinformation out there. People get confused about it. Now, as an LLC business owner, you can hire other employees or W-2 employees and actually pay them through a payroll provider like Gusto or ADP or whatever. But for you yourself, do not do it. Now, if you have been doing it, we'll save that for the end and talk about what you can be doing possibly to correct that. The IRS has certain rules that us as business owners have to follow, and that is a big one, all right? As a sole proprietor or single member LLC, you are allowed to take what's known as owner's draw, all right? An owner's draw is when you as a business owner pay yourself, basically. You're transferring that money normally from a business to a personal account, and then that is it. For your accounting purposes, it should be appearing as a owner's draw from your business and appear in your balance sheet, right? And if those things aren't happening, we might have some problems. I want to give you some other tips really quick. I'm going to read from my list. So if you see me looking back and forth, forgive me in advance, but I want to make sure that everything that I want to share with you, I don't leave anything out. So, all right, business account. I would definitely say if you're doing that owner's draw, you want to basically transfer money from your business account to your personal account. It should be super clean. It shouldn't be I shouldn't be seeing personal stuff being spent from the business account. Yeah, technically we can recategorize that as an owner's draw, but that's so sloppy. And you don't want to be doing that commingling in your business. All right. And then I would also say only take an owner's draw if your business at that moment can afford to basically cover operating expenses and just the cash flow that's needed in your business. Because if you're taking it out and paying yourself, then some things might fall through that you don't want to fall through in the business as far as dealing with that cash flow. So something else to think about. All right. I want to also say another thing that we see that people misunderstand. I see them after they do that owner's draw, instead of categorizing it as an owner's draw, they are basically leaving it on their profit and loss statement and claiming it as a business expense. The IRS does not allow that for single member LLC and sole proprietors. You take that draw. It's not a tax expense that you can write off. No, you can't do that. So if you've been doing that, we definitely need to talk so we can talk about how to correct that in the books and recategorize that correctly. All right. The last thing that I want to remind you guys of is taxes. You may owe 15.3% in self-employment taxes on money that you're taking out as far as the owner's draw. So you definitely want to be working with your tax professional. You want to keep that in the back of your mind so that you are setting aside money to be able to pay your taxes in the long run, if that is the case. Just giving you guys a couple of tips to save you from any drama during the tax season when your tax preparer sees that these things are done. All right. Single member LLCs. If you've elected to be taxed as an S corp, we got a whole different set of rules for you. So stay tuned and we'll go over those if that could be helpful for anybody. Now, if you know as a sole proprietor or single member LLC, you've been taking incorrectly a W-2 payroll in 2026, reach out. Basically, you're going to have to reach out to your payroll company and get them to work with you to hopefully correct that before December 31st, all right? So this is Hope signing off. I'm hoping this tip can save some of our business owner clients out there in our listing community. I don't want to see you guys go through what I'm seeing some of these new clients go through in this area. All right, this is Hope. I'll see you on the other side.